And for more analysis, we are joined from California by Dr. Ashraf Singer and our international policy expert, our very valuable guest. Thank you very much for joining us here on In Focus, sir. Sir, President Trump has signed a series of significant executive orders on his first day back in office, including ending birthright citizenship. How do you think this move will affect immigration policy in the United States? And what legal challenges could arise from it, as some argued that the move is unconstitutional, sir? And will it be implemented?
It will be implemented till the court, challenge that executive order. In some, what I would say, of course, it's impossible to predict exactly what a Trump executive order will be implemented. After he did sign that huge or massive executive order yesterday, all of them, they have some legal challenges. Why? Because based on the American founding father constitution and the articles, the right of birth, it's granted and was granted to every citizen, born in the U.S. soil. So that kind of a challenge, or legal challenges, it's expected, and it's already started yesterday. So they already, some citizen already file a case against that specific executive order relevant to the citizenship by birth. The argument by Trump, it's valid. I can tell you. Some people, entered the United States without the legality or without legal steps to enter the country illegally. So basically, what Trump, is seeing that some people really acquire citizenship for their kids, but their parents, they were not legal status in the United States.
Dr. Ashraf, but Donald Trump also referred not only to the illegal citizenships that entered or migrants that entered the United States, but also to those that gave birth with temporary visas.
This could be a challenge by the court, because if you are here in the United States, either temporary visa or short term, if you have a baby or you have a kid here in the United States, so this is the U.S. citizen, no doubt about it. And I'm sure, the court will really revoke the Trump and executive order.
Exactly, sir. It's not applicable anymore. If I have a baby that I gave birth to with a temporary visa, then this baby is granted the American citizenship or the U.S. citizenship.
By nature, by that definition, if your baby born here in the United States, it doesn't matter if you are in a temporary visa or even as an illegal immigrant. As long as you have a baby here, this is what the Constitution said clearly, to give or to grant the baby the U.S. citizenship. It seems to me it's a pretty harsh step by Donald Trump, and it will require more explanation by legal scholars in that matter. But based on my understanding, I'm sure the court gonna to revoke this executive order.
Hopefully, sir. Sir, one of Trump's key actions was withdrawing the United States from the World Health Organization. What are the potential global consequences of this decision, especially for international health cooperation in the future, sir?
this is a very crucial step by Trump because Trump, since yesterday when he did sign this number of executive order uh, against friends and enemies. So this is we what I'm saying, what I would say completely. He just before his inauguration, he did declare message or send message to Canada to be like a 51 state of the U.S. He sent a
Panama,
message to
Greenland.
yeah, and he's still repeating, is repeating Panama Canal, that he doesn't need to restore Panama Canal. And he said yesterday something really made many people laughing yesterday when he said, when he asked, to change the name of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. It's not big a deal. It's not big, to change the name. So this is why Hillary Clinton, was really laughing, as a craziest, like a craziest circle. So it seems to me like Trump, uh, he is making an earthquake in his foreign policy, in his domestic policy. So this is about what we call it the testing of war, where the institutions, the check and balance can really work effectively with Trump. Trump time, I think it will be a very rich environment for the studying, for the scholars from different fields in social science, like political science and legal science, or law science. So this is what I'm seeing, in future, how to check, or how to manage the operation, or how to operate, the check and balance, theme in the United States, like executive branch, judicial branch, and the Congress or legislation branch. It seems to me it's very, very interesting time for Trump
Yes,
to
sir.
study.
True, true. It's going to be a very interesting 4 years. Sir, the withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement, another, of course, major action which was taken by President Donald Trump. How do you assess the global impact of the United States exiting this climate accord? Exiting, sorry, sir, this climate accord, especially considering the ongoing climate changes and the recent California wildfires, of course, sir.
This is a great point too, because this is can really complete, the previous point about the health organization. So with the withdrawal of the United States from health organization, withdraw from the climate, agreement or Paris Accord. This is really disaster between Trump, between the United States and Europe. So Europe now is very, very angry. That action by Trump really annoyed them,
Sir, Europe is
and it
angry
seems,
because Trump is out of the climate change agreement?
yeah, of course. The point for Trump, we need to really think about that phrase, free rider dilemma. So Trump, claimed that United States is taking care of paying for the security goods or security or defense uh, agreement like NATO. Trump is our United States is taking care of some of the cost that United States only paying for the health organization or climate change. That he said yesterday that United States paid about $1 trillion. What Trump is really saying clearly that there is no really equality between the United States and Europe in terms of taking care of that cost or that burden over time. This is
Okay,
this is a good point. Like,
of course, sir, it's a good point. Go on, sir, go on.
yeah. So basically, Trump doesn't like to see United States as only a country bear that kind of burden or that cost of health organization, of the NATO obligations, of the climate, exchange obligation. He said yesterday that the United States by itself paid $1 trillion. So this was like, wow, this is a big amount. This is a big amount of money. But Europe really was enjoying to be a free rider on the US, and Europe really does like to keep that kind of, that situation over time. But Trump, as a businessman, in terms of his thinking, he believed that the United States shouldn't really take care of that kind of security goods or climate, changes, or because what he said also that China is out of that kind of agreement, and China by itself it's producing like mass production that is really hurt the environment. So why United States should really control itself, and China is moving very fast or racing, that point, or taking care of the. It is GDP, not United States now. It's beyond or behind China for future. China now it's about 18 or 20 trillion. United States 27.
Dr. Ashraf, of course, I wanted to grab this amazing opportunity that you're with us on air now